No country should back perpetrators of terror. India's sharp message to China on SCO sidelines. In a sharp diplomatic message during bilateral talks with China, India reiterated its uncompromising stance on terrorism, invoking the April 22 Pahalgam terror attack and the country's strong military response through Operation Sindoor, a targeted operation against terror sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. During the meeting, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh delivered a firm message to his Chinese counterpart. Admiral Dong Jun Singh is visiting the Chinese port city of Qingdao and met his counterpart on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO Defense Ministers Conclave. Admiral Dong had also welcomed Singh upon his arrival in China on Thursday. According to exclusive sources who briefed CNN News 18, India conveyed two unequivocal messages to China. First, that no country should support the perpetrators of terrorism, and second, that India reserves the right to defend its territorial integrity. These remarks served as a direct reminder of New Delhi's zero-tolerance policy on terrorism and reflected its expectation that China must not offer any diplomatic or strategic cover to cross-border terror networks. The conversation sent a strong signal that counter-terrorism cooperation is non-negotiable for meaningful progress in bilateral ties. Nanan Rajnath Singh took the opportunity to brief Admiral Dong on the Pahalgam attack, where terrorists killed 26 civilians in Jammu and Kashmir. India launched Operation Sindoor in retaliation, targeting terrorist infrastructure inside Pakistan, a move that has since drawn both regional and global attention. The reference to the operation was seen as an indirect but unmistakable signal to China, which has often shielded Pakistan-based terrorists at global forums, including the United Nations. Nanan, the bilateral discussion was not confined to counter-terrorism alone. Both leaders reviewed ongoing efforts to stabilize ties strained by the 2020 border standoff in eastern Ladakh. Singh acknowledged the disengagement of troops from Dapsang and Dumkuk in 2024 as a major step forward. While noting incremental progress, he stressed the importance of a structured roadmap for permanent engagement and de-escalation, and called for rejuvenating the established mechanism on border demarcation to resolve long-pending issues. Singh also underscored that it was incumbent on both sides to maintain this positive momentum and avoid adding new complexities to the relationship. A direct quote from Rajnath Singh's post on X following the meeting. Held talks with Admiral Dong Jun, the Defense Minister of China, on the sidelines of SCO Defense Ministers meeting in Qingdao. We had a constructive and forward-looking exchange of views on issues pertaining to bilateral relations. Expressed my happiness on restarting of the PIC. Twitter.com HJ1 Rajnath Singh June 27, 2025. He emphasized the need for bridging the trust deficit that emerged after the Galwan clash, stating that peace along the line of actual control remains fundamental to the normalization of India-China relations. Nanan, despite historical tensions, Singh acknowledged the symbolic importance of 75 years of diplomatic ties between India and China, and expressed appreciation for recent developments aimed at normalization. As a gesture of goodwill, Singh presented Admiral Dong with a traditional Madhubni painting, reflecting India's cultural heritage from the Mithila region of Bihar. He also welcomed the resumption of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra after a 5-year hiatus, calling it a significant confidence-building measure. The yatra, postponed in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, will resume from June 30. The first group will cross into China via Lipulek Pass on July 10, with the final batch returning to India by August 22. Swipe left for next video. Both sides agreed to continue consultations at various levels to take forward disengagement, de-escalation, border management, and eventual delimitation, leveraging existing mechanisms. This meeting, set against the backdrop of a fast-evolving regional security landscape, underscored India's assertive recalibration, engaging neighbors on peace, but drawing clear red lines on sovereignty and terror. Latest blogs.